this is another video of my study vlog. If you happen to visit my channel, please share and subscribe so you can join me in a fun study time. Are you a homeschooler? These study vlogs are made for you. So you may be wondering, why did I choose homeschool? Because I can eat while studying and that I can laugh hardly to a topic and share my feelings to it. And also, we can do that because there are no teachers anywhere. Shall we start? Today's topic is the different weather conditions in our community. So let's start. Okay. Lesson 4 of the different weather conditions in our community. Weather. It was sunny this morning. What happened? Why has the weather suddenly changed? Does this also happen in your community? Good question.
Does this happen in your community?
No. It's just always summer.
Yeah,
There's
that's
no
true.
rain. There's no rain.
It's always sunny, okay.
Weather. It refers to the condition of the atmosphere in a particular place at a certain time. The weather changes frequently and we experience different weather conditions every day. Okay, for example, it's a fine weather, which is in spring, right? Fine weather is called spring, right? Okay,
Spring
fine.
is a season. What does fine weather look like?
It looks like it's not sunny, it's just warm.
It's not sunny, it's not cloudy, it's just
A clear blue sky.
yes, it's just clear sky.
Yeah, we have
How
that a
about
lot.
the next one?
It's a sunny weather. That means it's very hot, scorching, and very sunny.
It's just
It's
sunny.
it's like a lot of light is penetrating through your atmosphere.
Okay. Next, how about this?
Fair weather. What?
What is fair weather?
It's when there's not many clouds and it's a little bit clear.
Yes, there's
Cloudy level.
it's a bit. There are clouds in the sky, and
But it's not gonna rain on you.
how about cloudy weather?
It's when it's gonna rain on you, or when all the clouds just clump up.
There are a lot of clouds.
Yes.
Cloudy.
And it just blocks the sun. Sometimes it will just rain, or sometimes it will just snow.
But it's cloudy, so it's cloudy.
Yeah.
Next one.
Okay. Windy weather.
Okay, what is windy weather?
It's when there's lots of wind to pull your kites up.
Okay. How about the next one?
Rainy weather. Actually, in a windy weather, there's like more wind than you actually expected to be.
How about in the rainy weather?
There's lots of rain, which comes to be the cloudy weather.
From
Yes, from the cloudy weather.
the dark cloudy weather. How
Okay.
about this?
Stormy weather.
What is the stormy weather?
It's when a natural it's when all of those not all of those things like the summer thingy. It's not all of those.
What happens in a stormy weather?
Well, first dark clouds or maybe thin or maybe a clear sky, then very rough winds and then rain. Rough winds, rain, and disaster. Climate. There is also a condition of the atmosphere that does not frequently change. It is called climate. Climate is the general condition of the atmosphere in a particular region of the earth. Different regions of the world experience different types of climate. Wow. Like here, this region, like UAE.
What's the climate here?
Commonly, the climate is summer. It's only summer.
Climate is hot.
Yes.
Dry season.
A dry season is when everything is very, very hot.
Dry season. So meaning there's what?
There's like hot strokes and blah blah.
Is there rain in dry season?
No, it's always
It's dry.
Yes,
So
it's
that's-
almost dry.
Okay.
That
so
is when you get a heat stroke.
it's mostly
Dry and hot.
and sunny.
Yes,
Okay.
like in here.
Yes. How about the next one?
Wet or rainy season?
What is wet or rainy season?
Wet and raining season, or raining season, is when there's a lot of rain, no sun. And then when the sun comes out, you can just have a cool, relaxing day.
So it rains most of the time.
Yes. Philippine atmospheric. Wait, is that Philippines?
Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration.
I didn't know that.
I'm reading it.
Helps us for disasters that typhoons bring.
It's also called
The Pag-asa. Pag-asa.
Pag-asa.
Pag-asa.
Pag-asa means hope.
We hope
Yes, I
we
think it's-
survive. We hope everyone survives during a disaster.
Okay.
Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration. Okay. Helps us for disasters that typhoons bring. The Pag-asa gives regular information regarding the weather. It is the primary government agency that studies the atmosphere. It gives warnings regarding coming typhoons, their strength, and the areas that will affected.
Will be affected.
That will affected. That's what it said.
Yes, but it's not. So.
Okay, I will just write the D.
Okay, next. So, Pag-asa is
It's an agency that gives regular information about the weather.
Don't read it. Though what
It's
does it do?
It tells us about the weather.
Okay, so they forecast the weather.
Yes, with the help of satellites everywhere.
And what else? What else do they provide?
Help for the other parts of the Philippines, like the Manila and blah blah. Okay. Also, that's the Pag-asa
Next.
sign. Pag-asa also uses color-coded rainfall advisory to warn the public regarding the coming rains and possible flooding. Color-coded rainfall advisories. Red warning means more than 30 millimeters of rain. Meters or
How long is
milligram.
it?
Observed in 1 hour and expected to continue in the next 2 hours. That's a long time.
What's it called?
It's called torrential.
Okay.
Serious flooding expected in low-lying areas. So if it's high ground, yes. So if we are at high ground, that means we're safer from flooding.
Yeah. So what should we do?
Evacuation.
So evacuation. That's the red
They
one.
should do that.
They just
Alert.
put it in the They just
Yeah.
put it in the TV or the radio.
Okay.
Next.
Orange warning. 15 to 30 millimeters of rain observed in 1 hour and expected to continue in the next 2 hours again. Intense.
So the rain is.
Intense. Flooding is threatening.
Okay. What should we do?
Alert for possible evacuation.
Okay. We should.
So torrential.
Torrential is the highest one.
Yes. Red. And this one is the medium. This
Yes.
is the lowest.
How about the next one?
Yellow warning. 7.5 to 15 millimeters of rain. This is like a little bit. Observed in 1 hour and expected to continue in the next 2 hours. So how many millimeters of rain is 7.5 to 15 millimeters of rain in just 2 hours? Calculus. I mean, like,
Okay.
if it keeps raining, like 5 point something, flooding is possible. Monitor the weather condition. Heavy rainstorm.
So we should.
Monitor the weather condition.
We will see what we will do if it.
Yes.
worsens or something.
Yes.
Okay, next.
Pag-asa also issues a public storm warning system or typhoon signals to inform the public about coming typhoons, the areas that will be likely hit, and the strength of winds and the amount of rainfall. Signal no one.
Signal number 1.
No one. Okay. The typhoon is expected within 36 hours. Rain and or winds that blow from 30 to 60 kilometers per hour. That's weird.
Yes, kilometers.
Is it
Typhoon.
like faster than something else? Okay.
It's like your
May be experienced. The people are advised to monitor the weather.
Okay. So signal number 1 is when is the first signal
Yeah.
if you're expecting a typhoon.
Yeah. So what should you do?
So it says to monitor the weather. If
How do I
you-
monitor?
They will tell you if it gets worse
Mhm.
or if it gets a bit better. Signal number 2.
Rain and why is there another dash in the or?
And it means rain and winds or rain or winds.
Oh, okay. Or winds that blow from 60 to 100 kilometers may be experienced within 24 hours. That's less than 36.
Yes, that's how fast we drive in the freeway. Expressway, highway.
Highway, yeah, it's just a straight line.
Yeah,
you
that
go
fast-
faster.
Yeah, that's like 60 to 100 kilometers per hour.
Yeah. So if you're at a very fast car, like a very fast car, you just go 100 miles per. You go faster than that per hour.
Yeah, so
then-
the winds go fast like that.
Yeah,
That's
it's like-
signal number 2.
Yes, but it goes faster, not in a straight line, but like squiggles everywhere.
Depends on the wind. Okay, next, the classes will
24 hours. Classes in preschool and elementary levels are suspended. Children are advised to stay at home, which will help a little bit after.
because they're kids.
Okay. Typhoon is expected.
Signal number 3.
Signal number 3, you say that. Typhoon is expected within 18 hours. Very less. Rain and strong winds blowing from 100 to 185 miles per hour.
1 kilometers per hour.
Is that more than miles per hour?
Yes.
Okay. Kilometers per hour.
No, that's less.
Okay, kilometers per hour. May experience this strength of typhoon, may be destroyed properties, school and offices are closed. People are advised to stay at home and monitor the weather. Emergency kits must be ready.
Yes. So
So we have to make sure that we're prepared for this
yes,
disaster.
be prepared.
Dun, dun,
You
dun, dun,
stay at
dun.
home.
Do they ring a bell at school to warn everybody, like dun dun dun, or like a warning sign that there's a
No,
storm?
if this signal number 3, they won't tell you to go to school. You'll just stay at home because
Okay.
it's too dangerous to go to school. They will just the people at home will watch the news or listen to the radio for anything.
Any like
Any warning? No, there's nothing like that. Okay, next. Signal number 4.
Typhoon is coming within 12 hours. This typhoon carries strong winds that blow at 185 kilometers per hour or higher. I expect 1 billion miles per hour. Good. Classes and work are suspended. People are advised to stay home and stay places.
Well,
And
again.
stay advised.
You're too dramatic.
People in affected areas are advised to evacuate early to avoid accidents and other disasters. I'm just being dramatic.
You're too dramatic.
Well, I like dramatic.
Okay. Adapting to the weather and climate.
First thing, we have to do the activities before a climate changes.
Okay.
We have to prepare for that climate, like clothing, accessories, food, living
Okay.
care,
Okay.
traveling, daily
let's,
activities.
do here. since it's always hot here, right?
Mhm.
So clothing and other accessories. What clothes should we wear?
We should
Here.
wear light clothes.
Yes.
And we should have a lot of conditioners. Air conditioners.
What if we live here and then you have like a million jackets? Is that
If you are rich enough to buy a 1 million jackets,
no? Because I have a lot of jackets, even though it's so hot here.
just for the weather to be nice.
It's hot most of the time, but there are times when it's cold,
Yeah.
really cold.
Yes, because of the air conditioner.
Yeah, and because when it's winter, it's really cold here. Okay,
But I don't bother.
so you have a lot of light clothes,
In the wind.
caps, sunglasses. You wear shorts. Okay.
If you live away from the equator like Canada, don't wear light clothes.
Yeah. What if you live in cold weather?
You just wear a jacket. A very thick jacket. Not a thick jacket, but put a thick jacket in you and then put more thick jackets and then more thin jackets to keep your warm.
If it's really, really, really cold.
Yes.
Okay.
But they
so
will keep you warm.
we adapt to the weather by our clothes.
Okay,
Our
the
clothes
next.
also depend on the weather.
Okay. What
Next
do you
one
mean?
is because if it's too hot, then we can't wear a jacket even if we wanted to because it will be too hot. You can try. You'll have heat stroke. I don't know.
Yes, then you'll die.
Okay, next food.
We should adapt to places that don't have a
What?
shortage of food.
What? No, we're talking about weather and climate, not shortage of food.
You said food.
So we adapt to the weather and climate by drinking and eating appropriate food,
Yes, like healthy food.
like. I mean, you can eat anything you want, I think. In any weather or climate. You can eat ice cream even though it's too cold.
Yes.
You can
Get a cone, put some ice cream, put some flavor, and you have your ice cream.
and you can drink like really hot coffee even though it's scorching hot outside. Even though I wouldn't like that. But you can eat ice cream when it's really hot.
Yes,
It
and
is
you
fast.
can also drink some very hot coffee in the winter because it's very cold.
Yes. So it really depends on what you want to eat or drink. But we adapt like that.
Okay, but one question:
Wait.
if it's very cold
Mm-hmm.
in summer, like more colder than the things that I face, colder,
Uh-huh.
then shouldn't the very very hot coffee be like lava? And you'll be like,
No, because it's cold and the coffee will freeze.
yes, that's what I'm talking about. It'll freeze to death. What?
No, so you drink it while it's hot before it gets cold.
Yes, and you drink it.
Yes.
And you also have to eat ice cream in the summer, which is gonna melt, so you have to, before it gets hot, like
For me, it doesn't matter. If I'm outside, sure. Okay, next one.
traveling or leaving hood. I want
Daily activities.
daily.
Daily activities.
Okay.
Daily, yes, daily.
Okay. Bicycling, reading, eating, playing with friends.
Okay, so daily activities.
And I think that last one looks like a diaper. Changing diapers.
Where?
That last picture looks like a little bit part of a diaper. What?
No.
Just saying.
Okay, so here, daily activities. Our daily activities can depend on the weather and climate. If it's windy, what can you do?
You cannot bicycle. You can
What?
read. You can eat.
When
You
it's
can-
windy,
You can
make use of the wind. Fly paper planes.
fly your kite.
Yes.
Did you just say
Okay,
the
blow
same?
dandelion seeds. Seeds.
You're
Yeah, blow dandelions like, and then the wind will carry them.
yes, wherever it goes.
Okay, next. Oh wait, how about if it's
Okay.
sunny? Where can you go?
You can take some exercise.
Go to the beach. You can take a bath. Wait, not a bath. You can go for a swim.
Which I don't know how to swim. I only know how to float and then just paddle.
You just lie down on the sand and wait for the water to get to you. That's what you do. You just lay on the sand and then the water will come to you.
And then you'll float.
Okay.
Just 1 nanometer.
Okay.
Okay.
Traveling. If it's really hot, you might want to go to a colder place. So you travel to a colder place.
Like Canada.
If it's really cold, then you might want to go to a warmer place.
Like animals.
Like an what?
Like an animal. You know, animals
Yes, they
when
migrate
yes.
when
But
the weather is.
Do you know that crocodiles migrate?
Yes, they go to the
They go to the Antarctic in Australia,
Antarctica.
Antarctica to get cool, and go back to Australia, their home, to get warm.
Okay, next, livelihood.
What does that mean?
Livelihood, work. Livelihood, where you, it's
Work.
how you live.
Okay,
It's where
first
you
of
get
all,
your
okay.
money or something.
let's start with the all 4 seasons.
Okay, next. Oh, that's it.
No, let's start with the 4 seasons of how to live in those 4 seasons. First season, summer. Oh, we start in summer, right?
Spring is the start.
Oh, okay, spring. Wait, which one? Okay, spring.
Livelihood. So livelihood is how you make a living.
Okay, so if it's spring, that means there's lots of things you can pick. So you just
Yes.
pick, and then you eat. Then star.
Okay.
Okay. And then there's summer now. No, wait, winter or summer? Winter,
Summer.
Okay, summer. Is when there's wheat. Wheat, you know, wheat, figs.
But they grow in the spring.
Figs also grow in the spring in Hebrew times.
Yeah, but you were
And-
on summer already.
Mm.
Okay, let's skip that
Okay,
one. And
yeah.
livelihood. Okay. That's it.
And there's no objectives.
There's no objective. So what did you learn today? What
About-
are the different weather conditions?
There are windy, there are stormy, there are sunny, there are hot, dry season, stormy season, rainy season, wet season, and the typhoon season. And also I learned about the signs of the
Signals.
typhoon coming. Yeah, the signals.
And also the alert.
Alert button, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Say subscribe.
Okay. Subscribe and bye.
What? No. Subscribe. Wait. Share. Like and subscribe.
Okay. Share, like, and subscribe. Goodbye. Okay, I'm gonna click this button now.